Dune, 1965, by Frank Herbert. In the year 10,191, Duke Leto Atreides moves his family to the desert planet Arrakis. He knows the Emperor has set a political trap for his noble house, yet he hopes to harness desert power to survive. The air is dry and the sun is a fierce, unforgiving gold, but the Duke stands tall, looking toward the horizon. Before leaving his homeworld, Paul is tested by the Reverend Mother. She holds a deadly poison needle called a Dmajor to his neck. Paul must keep his hand inside a small, dark box that vibrates with a burning pain. He must prove his human mind can master his animal instincts, whispering a litany against fear to keep his spirit calm. On Arrakis, Lady Jessica realizes the local Fremen people already believe in a prophecy about her and her son. She meets a woman named Cora, who treats her with religious awe. Jessica knows this legend was not destiny, but a seed planted by her own secret order, the Bene Gesserit, to protect them in their time of need. The Atreides are betrayed by those they trusted, and their home is consumed by fire. Amidst the chaos, Paul and Jessica are forced to flee into the deep, brutal desert. In this wilderness, the heat can kill in hours, and giant, ancient sandworms hunt anything that makes a rhythmic sound upon the sand. They are found by a tribe of Fremen, led by a stern man named Stilgar. To stay alive, Paul must learn the weirding way of combat and the secret of the stillsuit, a clever machine worn as clothing that recycles the body's moisture. In this world, every drop of water is more precious than gold. As he lives among the dunes, Paul realizes the startling truth of the planet's ecology. The spice, a glittering dust that allows for space travel and long life, is not just a mineral. It is a biological product of the life cycle of the gargantuan sandworms that rule the deep desert. To truly lead the Fremen, Paul must face the ultimate challenge, riding a sandworm. He plants his hooks into the creature's thick hide and rises as it surfaces. He is hailed as the Lisan al-Gaib, the voice from the outer world. He begins to see into the future, though his visions are filled with a terrifying, unstoppable violence. Paul decides to undergo a dangerous ritual by drinking the water of life, the poisonous blue bile of a young worm. Lady Jessica watches in fear as he falls into a deep trance. He survives the poison, and his mind expands until he becomes the Kwisatz Haderach, a being who can see across all of time and space. Under the cover of a massive electric sandstorm, Paul leads an army of Fremen, including the brave warrior Flint. They ride into battle on the backs of giant worms that move like mountains, crashing through the Emperor's metal defenses. With the power of the desert behind them, they fight to reclaim Arrakis. The war ends in a final duel. Paul defeats the cruel Feyd-Rautha, claiming the throne and becoming the most powerful man in the universe. Though he has won, he sits in the shadows, haunted by the jihad, the holy war his victory has unleashed across the stars, a future he can see but cannot stop.